Hey fam, welcome to the Earth and I space. This video is going to serve as an effort to collectively redefine endings. And as we enter into this space together, let us become aware of the fact that we truly have the power to redefine and realign aspects of life in a way that serve our highest timeline and our greatest understanding of this experience. Endings are coming up as we're in the fall season. The energy in my life has been very much a tone of endings and letting go. And there's so much pain there for myself, and I know for my loved ones through conversation. It hurts to let go, it's hard to let go. And so, coming together to understand the truth that it is inevitable that an ending is a beginning. It truly, truly is. This is something that deserves to be a subconscious idea in our minds because it pulls us, it guides us into the fresh, the new, the joy of the unknown rather than being afraid of it or harping on what has happened or what has gone. And in this experience, there is such separation between endings and beginnings. It doesn't mean that separation does not exist because they are two different aspects. Yet, in highest alignment, they are the same. They are connected because you cannot have one without the other. And this can really what is the word? Have a ripple effect into many other experiences of polarity. But for today, we are really drawing attention to endings, endings specifically. Though the pattern is, stop and go or good or bad. We do experience this play on polarity in life. And in terms of life experience, calling in and really meditating on what endings mean is extremely powerful. Because when we're rewriting versions of ourselves, when we're becoming a new version, when we're coming into a new frequency, inevitably we end a past frequency. There's a beautiful blue jay over there. And so when we have that connection and that awareness of the energy that we're going to experience, the feelings that are going to come up, we can develop a way in which we cope or we hold space for ourselves that projects us forward and allows us to fully experience the wave that we're riding rather than hide away or sell ourselves short. Our relationship to the ending is going to be our relationship to the beginning because life keeps moving. It continuously feeds and projects and creates. And as experiencers and co-creators, we have to be able to be present through it all. And when we get caught up and tied up in emotion or feeling and we shut ourselves away from the world, we are missing opportunities to unveil ourselves in new light. And there was a cardinal. I just saw a blue jay and now a cardinal. Beautiful. And actually, I think they're together. I would flip the camera, but you can't. I don't have my glasses on and I really can't see. Oh, there are two blue jays. Ooh, there's one. Doesn't look real blue, does it? This theme of ending being very prominent right now is for a wide variety of reasons, astrologically, seasonally, and just maybe on a personal level for me and the people in my life. Really being able to cut the ties and be at peace with the fact that so much is temporary, and realizing that truth is so important because it's empowering to be present. It empowers us to be present because we know it's going to pass us by. Inevitably, regardless of the way that we treat it, we don't have power over that. We really don't. And we have the responsibility of enjoying and being. Oh my gosh. Wait, I want to make sure. I think I zoomed in a little bit. Oh yeah, I zoomed out a little bit. with me, as they say. Having that connection is truly empowering. That's the greatest word that comes when I ponder this. And we're all experiencing it in a wide variety of ways. It can feel very isolating and lonely when we're experiencing an ending, whether it's a relationship, a life, a partner, a career, anything. When we experience that, it can be very isolating. But when we remember on a collective scale, this is part of life, this is part of the experience, we tap into a frequency that is beyond personal experience. It truly is a connector of a wide variety of paths and experiences that taps us into abundance and brings that abundant energy into us, and therefore can help us take next action, to take the next step, to continue on the path that we know is meant for us, rather than staying in one place and remaining stagnant because we don't know how to move forward. And the truth is that there's no right way to move forward. There's no specific things that you have to do. You just have to do it. You have to be willing to do it. And when that abundance comes in, it pushes us, it guides us. It's kind of like you're sitting in the sand at the beach and you're really grounded. You're extremely pulled down in your seat, a lot of weight in your booty and your legs that you were not allowing the water to move you. And when new beginnings come, we have to be willing to lighten ourselves, to release our grip, to release the control, and allow the wave to kind of pull us in and push us back out. And of course, sometimes that grounding is necessary, but not forever, and not when we are missing an opportunity that we know we are innately and intuitively being called to. A lot of times when we experience an ending, it's kind of like a rock is dropped in water. The water isn't clear, we can't see through, but eventually the water is going to settle. The rock is going to find its place at the bottom of the water, and it's going to be clear again, and we're going to be able to see what's happening. We can see through. And in that moment, that's when we can really collect ourselves, collect our thoughts, and then take the next step, and then establish a new relationship with the present moment. It's a very much a co-creation and working with the universe, because sometimes we victimize ourselves and we hide away and we again isolate ourselves, but that's the complete opposite of what this is calling us to do. It's calling us to be more connected, more in tune. And inherently it causes greater gratitude because we know that we're always safe. We know that we're always protected and that everything is happening for our greatest and highest alignment. There she goes. As I wrap up this flow today, I hope that we can all establish our greatest connection to the experience of life. Realizing that everything is happening for divine purpose. Everything brings us back to divinity and oneness and great love. When we are able to harness and tap into that without having to check boxes to ensure that this is what it is, when we can trust it and open ourselves up to it, it's a lightness. It's an indescribable feeling that we are all worthy of and we're all called to truly be in tune with, without, carrying these burdens or allowing anything to get in the way of that. Maybe unify in that and realize that it's available to all of us and we can support each other through that, and we can talk about what's going on, talk about how we feel about things and share. And only through that will we truly empower all of us to take that step in greater understanding and greater connection. It's like the circle of life. The beginning is inherently the ending. And when we can mesh those two energies together, co-creation, creation, we tap into how all of this is made, how all of this is coming to light. What a superpower, right? Okay, loves. Thank you, thank you, thank you again. Thank you always. Such gratitude to the Earth and I family. And I really just can see. Okay, I will. So many amazing things on the horizon for this. And I want to truly thank you for being a pioneer of the cosmos and a true explorer of the unknown together. And how amazing is that? Until next time, loves, remember that the ending is inherently the new beginning that you've been waiting for.